What's going on, Cap? Welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're ready to start your birthday season off right there. Yeah, you thought I was just holding on the peace side. Look at that, I got balloons for you there, Cap. And for those of you who return them, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just exceptional, Capricorn, especially during your birthday season, and it keeps us achieving, accomplishing things there, Capricorn, because that's what your energy is about. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Harrison has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Now, Capricorn, this is a special one here because this is your solar return. You know, I'm just going to give fireworks to their Cap. This is your solar return video. And this is when, I love that. This is your yearly spread, Capricorn. Every time the sun enters into your sign, you know, so this is gonna be, I mean, this could be if you got a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising, but it's more so for your solar return is when the sun is conjunct your natal sun, and that's usually a time to reflect on what has happened in this past year, Capricorn, and to kind of map out the energies to come. You know, where your stuff is at. And you know, there's a lot of, I feel like Capricorn, I feel like your season is going to be one of just like kind of this really big build up in a sense. This is like your energy is going to be one of like working behind the scenes, getting the plans into, giving them structure in order to go in. Like it's like going into that next year. You're just like kicking things off there. I'm really excited for your season. But this is going to be a different spread than how I do with, and I'll explain. I got like 4 decks here that I'm going to be working with, and I actually just bought a sidebar. You get the first to know about this. I just bought a couple decks, well, couple, that's generous, but I brought some decks that were on sale not too long ago, and I'm going to redo. I'm gonna just change up the decks every year. This is what I think I've decided, but yeah, I got a different format that I'm going to start doing for. I'm going to finish out this format for the last few signs, but then Aries season kicks off. I got a new set that I'm cooking up in the mix there, but enough of that behind the scenes there stuff, Capricorn. Because, well, something else to know. This is a general reading, not a 1-to-1. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force reading on a situation, okay? So, all that being said there, Cap, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling just elated, ecstatic there, Capricorn. Just really wonderful energies all around here. Now, Capricorn, this is going to be an interesting one. So this one, I only bust out for the yearly spreads there, so that's exciting. This is an Angel Oracle deck, and this is going to be the consciousness that's going to be watching over your energy over this next year. And then I'll be pulling in an oldie but goodie. I'm going to be pulling one card for each month from this Oracle deck and from this Tarot deck to kind of clarify it in a sense. And then for every 4, I'm going to pull an Oracle card from this deck here. So yeah, a lot going on here, Capricorn. So we're in for a treat. But before we get into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not they're not gender specific readings, so I was expecting something a little more dramatic. They're not gender specific readings. So apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? I see you're done with the small talk. Let's get into it, Cap. And just so you, in case y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, maybe you want to get one for your birthday season there, Cap. I've included links for them, all of them, down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below are some links for some other readers that I'd like watching their Capricorn. Check them out, very intuitive, powerful insights that they bring. Also, there's a link for an astrologer that I like watching. I'm thinking about including another one as well. I'm still checking out some of their information, but I'm loving it. And then there's some links for some apps. It's just a whole good time on their Capricorn. But let's go ahead and get into your conscious energy here. And that's so fascinating because I just read something about this that had me thinking about your energy in a different type of way there, Capricorn. But you have the angel Barbiel. Not like Barbie, but Barbiel. And the energies, I'm going to have to look up one of these there, Capricorn, one of these symbols I need to get familiar with. Oh, and that's fascinating. So this So this angel, this energy she embodies, is ruled by Pluto, Scorpio, and then, oh, where'd it go? Admentos, which is an energy of transformation and great depth. In all three of these energies, and I like this, Capricorn, because I feel like you are, this birthday season can be one, and your year could be one of expansion. Really kind of start, because I feel like you got a, again, a lot of powerful energies that Pluto is getting ready to move out of your sign, and this is, I feel like, too, and that's even fascinating, just kind of reflecting on how, because Pluto's been in your sign since 2008, and paying attention when Pluto goes through signs, especially those conjunctions, you taking on that Plutonian energy, getting into your power. Well, how has that transformation led you and have you grown there? I feel like how appropriate that this comes through there, Capricorn. A lot to reflect on and how you've grown over these last, what, 15 years or so. Yeah, very interesting. And the thing is, Pluto's not done retrograding into your sign. Pluto's going to be in your sign, I want to say, one more time in, I want to say it's September next year. He's going to be doing a lot, going this back and forth here, and a lot I feel like is going to be revealed, because after Pluto goes through a sign, Pluto is about that bringing things to light. That Scorpio energy. He's the modern ruler of Scorpio, along with Mars, and it brings those things from light. And these energies over the last 15 years that he's been on, corporations have, things have been coming to light. A lot of businesses and things have been changing, and I feel like it's still, governments is another energy that yours covers, and a lot of stuff is under the works there. And of course it's going to be, there's this energy of not, things not appearing as they seem, not having the full story. But Pluto is about, like, nah, we gotta bring that, so we gotta let the public know. Now we're getting into this Aquarius. It's gonna be interesting, this shift. But I like this because, that was just even a lot just right there, Capricorn. But with Barbielle, she is the angel of compassion. And that's something too I was just thinking about with your sign, because you do have the capacity for a lot of, for some very high for you. Let me try that sentence again. You have a high capacity for compassion there, Capricorn, because yours is one, I feel like, that really understands and appreciates the value of hard work, because Saturn asks a lot of you. Saturn does not give without work being, there's a give and take. That's, he's the taskmaster. But Saturn isn't just doing that to be a bully. He is teaching you to, because you don't become the, get known as a sign of the achievers, the accomplished, one of accomplishment for no reason there, Capricorn. And so I feel like that the lessons that Saturn can teach you can bring this level of compassion for yourself. And then when you learn to meet yourself that deeply for your flaws and the mistakes that you're making, the things, how you'll grow, the more that you will have that compassion for others and helping them grow and transform and become leaders there, Capricorn, because yours is a very wise sign, being Saturn ruled. But the Barbielle, she brings energies of metamorphosis, shift in consciousness, peaceful change, light codes, and transform. And that's very powerful there, Capricorn. That's all you've been going through over since like 2008. Just a lot of metamorphosis. And we are leading to a shift in consciousness and this awareness here. We're doing a big shift now. We're going to the age of Aquarius now with Pluto, because Pluto spends such a long time in signs. And so here we are in this energies of shifting there, thinking more future oriented. It's very fascinating. You are, and even too, Capricorn, just even think about this peaceful change, these light codes. Your ruler is going to be in Pisces for the next 3 years. And that is a very, I feel like, transcendent type of energy that you're in right now, really coming into this level of ascension. Absolutely, because there's this little descriptor that she, I think this is the longest that I've spent on one of these cards or Capricorns. I feel like this is a big kind of deal here. And Barbielle aids in ascension through transformational soul healing in alignment with your higher purpose. And that's essentially what Saturn is doing, I feel, with being in Pisces, is helping you align with that higher self there. It's fantastic. And and so down at the bottom here, there are some there's usually like a crystal, a date, or a certain time, and a message that'll come through with these angels as well. And you have, and I love that you got the obsidian here, because sidebar Capricorn, I got this little obsidian moon here. This is Rhonda. She makes appearances on my other channel. But obsidian may be something that you consider working with. I feel like that's a real strong energy for working with Saturn as well. But a date that may, or a month that actually might be important for you, Capricorn, maybe energy in October. That might be a time to kind of mark on your calendar, see if there have any things that are coming up there, maybe checking out what might be happening astrologically. And then your message here is follow intuition. And for this next year, and honestly always, Capricorn, follow that intuition of yours, because you are your builders, your expert, and your energy is heavy, and it can manifest really great stuff there. So follow where these intuitive messages are trying to guide you, these downloads are trying to lead you there, Capricorn. I feel it's going to be very important. Tap into that fish tail that you had, that mermaid tail. You be a sea goat, mer goat. Love that. But let's get your first card here, Capricorn. Let's get into this reading and see what's going on with these energies. Yeah, because that's a very strong start there, Capricorn. I like that. I feel like that's a great consciousness to be watching over you over this, to seek this change. Yeah. Thank you. All right, Capricorn. Interesting. So you have the ostrich trap card here. This card is funnier than it actually is there, Capricorn. Because this is a card of avoidance, closed-mindedness, refusing to face reality, evade, feeling threatened, fake out, inhibit, fear-based thinking, steering clear, run for cover, and just a conspiracy theory. And honestly, Capricorn, with all this metamorphosis, you started off very heavy transformative energy. I do feel like you do want to keep an open mind for where the energies are going to take you. During your birthday season, a couple of days after the sun enters into your sign, Mercury is going to retrograde back into Sagittarius. And then it will go direct on the first of the year, where it will retrograde back into your sign. And so there's going to be this shift in consciousness, this mind, this kind of weird sort of, not weird, but there's this, when Mercury's doing this reflective dance here, it changes how we think about things. And I feel like it is keeping an open mind and facing reality for that life, that change is going to happen, and we need to be in this kind of adaptable energy, and this resilient energy, I feel like, is what's going on here. Knowing that you have the strength to face whatever is coming your way, because these changes and these shifts and energies that are happening, we're sure they can be a little unnerving, because we're not sure what the future holds. When we stay in that sort of higher vibration, and then that's where it's going to lead there, and this is getting into this exciting type of energy there too, there, Capricorn. But let's get a tarot on this and see what's going on with this. Let's clarify this. And as these shifts happen, and shifts in consciousness do happen there, Capricorn, there are going to be a lot of energies around you that will probably be, wanting to keep their head in the sand. And, that's one where we can't control how other people are thinking, but we can control how we're thinking there, Capricorn. So, yeah, be careful about that, those type of energies around you. But thank you. All right, let's see your first card here. Interesting, and I like that, Capricorn, because you got the Seven of Cups here. But the trickiness with the Seven of Cups is that I feel like sometimes with this card, well, let me put it this way, Capricorn. I do feel that there are many ways for us to distract ourselves with this Seven of Cups being here. But I also feel there are, you always have a choice with where you want to go there. And I like this second card of Libras here, because it gives me very Two of Swords type of energy, where it's like you can choose where you want to go with this energy. You can either stick your head in the sand, avoid, close your mind off to things, and let a tower moment force you into change. Because even though this ostrich sticks his head in the sand, if this field is on fire, that doesn't make the fire go away. Or we can look at this transformation as doors opening up for you there, Capricorn, portals for you to shift your consciousness into. Pay attention to where your intuition is trying to guide you, because I do feel that a lot of doors are getting ready to open. Jupiter's going to go direct during your birthday season. That's a big deal. Now we're getting Big Papa support from him again. So there's a lot that's going on there, you know. So, hmm. And I'm even getting so too, because the Seven of Cups, this is Venus in Scorpio, and Venus is in Scorpio for a little while longer. She'll be in Scorpio until the 29th of December, and I do feel there are even going to be some shifts in our relationships as you shift consciousness. Everyone may not be shifting with you there, Capricorn, and where that can be, it's not that you're better than anyone or anything. It's just that this is where at different parts of our journey we might need to part for a minute. But I do feel there is a having this compassion if someone doesn't resonate with what you're doing right now or something, or things fall apart, having compassion for this situation and this whatever that may look like for you. So just something to think about there, Capricorn. But there's nothing to fear. Change is here. It's gonna be fantastic. But let's go ahead and get another oracle on this. Huh. Interesting. All this Libra energy. Alright. I'm with it. Thank you. So you got the first card of Libras, which is the Sword and Scales card. And with this card, Cap, this card of truth, justice, due process, by the book, appeal, balance, make amends, law, integrity, cut to the chase, fair and square, fair play, equity, even keel, legal matters, and hear me out. And you know, Capricorn, if you do have any sort of important things that come up this year as far as like legal matters, law things, I feel like we want to be careful about just like avoiding things along. Not to say that you would, but I do feel like that for some we might get into some sort of, there's some sort of legality that may be happening here. Like not we may want to try to avoid something here, but this could be something just as simple as maybe jury duty there, Capricorn, and maybe something we might be trying to avoid there. But I do feel that just being mindful of the law in a sense, you know, just any sort of like, and not even just you, Capricorn, just maybe even just sort of shady characters, maybe even around you in a sense, because Libra energy does deal with those one-on-one relationships, and not just in love, just in general. So that's just one thing to think about there, Capricorn. But I do even feel that this by the book is what's kind of standing out to me in this energy, and I feel there's this rigidity that's happening though, and that's something that I feel like your sign can get into, like being mindful of balancing out where it's good to do some things by the book. Sometimes we need to kind of improv a little bit, kind of like close the book and just like, you know what, go with intuition, follow things that don't quite make logical sense, and again just finding the balance and intermingling the two in a sense. But and I even feel too though, if we're involved in some sort of legality thing, that trusting that things will all the universe always balances things out there, Capricorn. And something may not seem fair in the moment, but as long as I feel like you follow things by the book, do things, you know, stay truthful, stay with justice, you know, I feel like this due process will come together there. But let me get a tarot on this and see, get a clarifier on that. Interesting, Capricorn. Yeah. So you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here, and that's curious there, Capricorn, because I feel maybe for some that we may have some sort of troubles here. Like again, like I feel things always balance out, but I feel that for some, if you're in some sort of like ties with money, maybe there's something like an inheritance that's being involved with, or something along those lines. I feel like that there's gonna be this some delays. And I know that's not always the greatest thing to hear, but I feel that it is something that it will come, but it just may be a bit of a longer process than it's good because it's here, Capricorn, but with the Ten of Pentacles being here. But, and you know, even when we come into inheritances, you know, that's not something we're necessarily like super happy to hear about considering what caused this inheritance. But and I feel like some want to like kind of get cut to the chase and like just want to be done with this process, but I feel like it's going to take everything happens in divine timing and is happening for a reason there. And there may even be, if this is like split between like siblings or something like that, that there may be some friction with that. So just something to be mindful of there, Capricorn. But and I just, again, I'm getting this energy of just being mindful of how we're going about doing things. I feel there's this kind of morally gray area that's kind of coming up with this, and you know you're in a judgment free zone there, Capricorn. But just be mindful, you know, because your sign, you are hustlers, and I ain't mad at it. But you know the law may feel some kind of ways there, so just be mindful there. And I feel like doing things with integrity. I feel like this is even too. There's remembering that there are no shortcuts for getting to this Ten of Pentacles. That is always going to be this work for that. It's like not just getting it, but then sustaining that. You know, it's going to be. So that's even something I feel like to think about there too, Capricorn. Just a little extra. That's interesting energy there. Let's get another on the. Let's get another oracle on this. Alright, I was about to say, if we get another Libra card there, this is going to be interesting. But you got the first card of Leo's here, which is the Knight card. And with this card, this is a card of confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate, fighting spirit, persevering, chivalry, honor, determined, obeying orders, brave, daring, strong, and champion of a cause. And I like this there, Capricorn, because I feel that this can be an energy of you. You know, even when I think about this when I'm going back to that swords and scales for a second, that does remind me of like the Justice card as well, which is Libra's card, and that could be that energy of cause and effect. And I feel this Knight there is you championing your cause. I may be making up words there, Capricorn, but it's fine because you are still determined to achieve your Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like really finding and asking yourself, what does make you passionate? Are you on your goal? You know, are you allowing yourself this energy of self-expression and really living your truth there? Leo energy is one that does, they're here to create. You know, they're here to be in this unapologetically themselves and be in this, yeah, this really creative energy, being brave to achieve that energy there, Capricorn. And I feel too that where it may be off in the future here with this Ten of Pentacles, there may be even news or maybe messages or even signs there that we're on the right track. So even paying attention, how we had little synchronicities there with Libra and whatnot. Just pay attention to those little signs and how these little doors are kind of opening themselves up for you there, Capricorn. But let me get and I feel even too this fighting spirit might be one where we're, of course, we're going to be challenged there, Capricorn. I feel like your sign, getting used to just being in that, like, always up for a challenge, because it's just like, I've been going in with it, man, I'm a Capricorn. It's just like, psh, I eat challenges for breakfast, you know. But let me, hold on. Because you got the Queen of Swords here, Capricorn. And another one of Libra's cards here. But with the Queen of Swords, I do feel that there is this when we find our speak from our heart, that's the big thing with the Queen of Swords. When she's manifesting from her, yes, she's manifesting from her mind, but it's like she takes her thoughts and the things that she's a very interesting queen, this cold yet warm, this, that kind of, that you never can quite read her. But I feel this is one where we are going from that sort of like maybe that unfamiliarity with ourselves at Capricorn. I'm saying you can't quite read her because she usually is pretty clear as day when it comes to her intentions, but now we are getting this sense of clarity, kind of asking ourselves what does keep us determined, and what in being daring us to try something different, something bigger, something bolder, something just more in a sense there, Capricorn. So and I feel like that as we go to pursue this thing, this sense of enlightenment and clarity, and just like the bigger picture kind of comes into the mixer as far as like how to achieve this Ten of Pentacles and sustain it there, Capricorn. So that's a little nice little something to think about. Let's get your last oracle card here before we get I'm not sure what I was thinking when I came up with this, what this other oracle deck was doing, but before we get another one on the mix. Hold on, Cap. Thank you. Alright, so we have the seventh card of Cancers here, and I like this, which is the Fairy Tale card. And this is a card of Believe the Impossible. Ooh, hold on, Capricorn, my candle's going out there. Figured it was about that time. But this is about believe the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns and rainbows, aspire, happily ever after, fanciful stories. Oh, excuse me, fanciful and stories we tell. And, I do feel that the belief in the impossible is a really, I feel like, big one for Capricorn. I feel like because again, when you set your mind on something, I feel like you will get it done. It may take some time to get there, but it is possible if we believe that it's impossible. It's just like, when you think about airplanes, who said that they could take this 1,000-ton beast and get it in the sky? Someone did, and they made it happen. And we're getting ready to get into a very innovative type of energy here with Pluto moving to Aquarius after your birthday season. And so this is a time to draw up your dreams. What inspires you? What are you passionate about? And why are we avoiding these dreams there, Capricorn? And maybe we have some things that are getting in the way of this stuff. But I feel like in all these challenges, how are we maybe even filling up this time? Even how are we getting closer to our Ten of Pentacles? Or, what's maybe slowed down this process here? Maybe even like, because even when this card was talking about balance, maybe we've been focused on one thing that's a certain thing that's just been keeping us just, I don't know, just from this real kind of dreamy sort of energy, that a Piscean energy, even though this Cancer's card, this fairy tales, like, let's give me very Pisces energy as well there. So, but let's get this, clarify this with a tarot card here, and let's get a little bit more of this fairy tale. This gives me very kind of like Ten of Cups energy, like that happily ever after. Oh, well, almost. But we have the Ace of Cups here in reverse, Capricorn. And I feel this Ace of Cups is really kind of asking you, are you filling up your cups? Are you filling your world with dreams and believing in the impossible, or believing in magic, even in the sense there, Capricorn? I feel like it's like how this energy was talking about, keeping an open mind, getting these light codes. There's a shift in consciousness in a sense, and I feel like we are getting into this heightened state of awareness with Neptune having been in Pisces as long as she has been, Saturn now being in Pisces. We're in a very intuitive energy. I just did Pisces reading not too long ago, and they just got or earlier today, and I mean, it was just hella intuitive. So this is something I feel like you can tap into as well there, Capricorn, this deep well of intuition and magic and getting in touch with source. The Ace of Cups, there's usually these 5 streams that are coming down, and then there's this dove that's diving, that's your sixth sense. And so there's just a side of us I feel that we can learn to tap into, and then you can take those energies and then manifest towards your 10 of Cups, operate with this sense of clarity, come in big with more options here, more doors opening up for you there, Capricorn, portals opening up for you there, Capricorn. I'm with it. But let's get an oracle card from this deck here. And yeah, I really didn't think that through when I was doing this doing that. I was just like, I thought that's like by like trimesters. Who knows, Capricorn? All right, yeah, all right. Oh, I'm dropping things. Yeah, next time I'm only working with 3 decks. All right, Capricorn, and so you have the Banish card here. And with this Banish card, I feel that this is you. I almost feel like how this note. This is like you just releasing the energies from maybe from this last year. Maybe you had a kind of tough one there. Maybe we wanted to break some mirrors. Maybe it just felt like because you know how they say with like breaking the mirrors might be bad luck there. But I do feel like maybe this year's left you feeling a little fragmented, and just like we need to just kind of sever some old times there, do some cleansing here with this water, maybe even do some, this is the energy of like symbols as well, doing some things that can, maybe, doing like writing a note to your past, or to the past energies that went on there, and just releasing the stuff, facing the realities that we may have had a tough time. We thought we were going to be further along towards our 10 of Pentacles. Maybe we thought we'd be in more sense of fulfillment and things, and now just kind of feeling a little drained there. But now it's like, how can we do things differently, kind of rewrite this story, banish these lower vibrations, these things that were getting in our way, and kind of shift our consciousness. Barbielle, I like that. And having compassion for the mistakes we may have made, and for the mistakes that people have made, that made to us there, Capricorn, but maybe we might be even holding on to some older things. So, because one thing to be mindful of with your sign, my sun sign's Cancer, we're opposites there, Capricorn. So, but where Cancer can learn a thing from you as far as like managing emotions, and being and having a time and a place, and not getting so caught and overwhelmed by the emotions. Capricorn can learn from Cancer as far as like how to feel them in a healthy type of way, though, because a balanced Cancer is a nice thing, just like as a balanced Capricorn is a nice thing. And I feel it's that learning from the opposites, finding that balance, that dance in between, of allowing this healthy sort of processing of emotions and things with this Ace of Cups, allowing that stuff to, because in order to heal it, Capricorn, you got to feel it. And then it's just like, then we can feel this thing, we analyze it, and we grow from it. So I like that. Let's get on to this next, because so what, now we're up through, let's see, Cap, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. All right, now we're in Gemini season. And if this actually, we're in Taurus season. And if this actually lines up by the month there, Capricorn, let me know. I always thought that'd be really fascinating. But let's see what else we got here. Thank you. Because now we're like in springtime. Oh, and look at you, Capricorn. Master. You got the 9th card of you, which is a Master card. This is a card of discipline, working smart, focus, structure. Look at you, brand new year, new you. Structure, teaching, training, conquer, overcome, control, learning a skill, in the flow, authoritarian, and commanding presence. Because look at you, you're trusting your, look what happened. You followed your intuition. We listened to Barbielle. She's guiding you. You're in the flow of the energies now. We've banished some things there, Capricorn. We're filling our cups, we're working smarter, and I feel like that's the goal for this year, to try to find those things, and build on that. Maybe it's picking up a hobby there, Capricorn. Maybe you want to learn martial arts. Maybe that's something you've been wanting to do for a while. Like whatever that may be looking like, to explore some of these things that you haven't meant that you wanted to do before, and allow this change to come peacefully. Because it's not just all about the grind and all the time there, Capricorn. There is a sense of fun that's needing to be had. You have one of the funnest cards in this deck, believe it or not, which is the balloons card. It's all this high vibe, and just like I'm just kind of picturing that energy coming through there. And if you even feel too, Capricorn, this can be a great time for you to, again, to maybe learn that language you've been meaning to learn, or go on that trip that you've been wanting to do, or whatever that may be looking like. But I feel like this, how we were talking about this avoiding things, like now it's time to get out there, and even too, just this discipline energy. I feel like this is a time of really kind of focusing on what's your heart's desire, in a sense. But let's get a clarifier on this, see a little bit more of this master card. All right, dope. And I like that one of Cancer's cards. Thank you. You got the Queen of Cups here, Capricorn. And I feel with the Queen of Cups being here that the Queen of Cups is one of, she's, how do I want to explain this? I feel this is this energy of doing like up some healing things for yourself. She's the one that, like, she's the type that takes her experiences, and how do we grow from them? What self-care do we need? Like, again, do we learn some martial arts? Maybe we were struggling with an addiction, and it's like, okay, we cut out this, so now we're filling this space with movement. Now we're changing the energies up, in a sense, allowing this new energy healing, understanding ourselves on an emotional level here. These understanding what may be triggering us, in a sense there, Capricorn, and kind of overcoming that, training and getting more control in that type of stuff there, this impulse control. And a lot of growth, I feel, is kind of coming through this. But there's the Queen of Cups. She is a very compassionate figure. She's one that does treat her experiences, those past, she doesn't let her past define her. She lets her past evolve her. And when we have those energies of where we may have regretted some things, where we were operating out of fear, there was a reason for that. We needed a challenge in order to grow. And now that we're here, it's like, I feel like not letting that recur again, to keep this growth going, and getting, just establishing something different there, and letting life be your teacher, and just kind of mastering this flow of this energies here there, Capricorn, and the fluctuations. Because Queen of Cups being Cancer's card, she's ruled by the moon, and understanding that waxing and waning of cycles there. And yeah, I like that, Capricorn. Very nice energy with that. Let's get another one. Cap. Thank you. Oh, look at this, Cap. You done hit the mother load. See, I told you it was here. We just had to wait for it there, Capricorn, because you got the first card of Virgos, that mother load there, abundance. And this is a card of prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, having plenty, money maker, shake money maker, that Cap, sudden wealth, the real deal, on easy street, accomplishment, advantage, fortune, and the prime source. So there's that inheritance energy again. And I feel like that you, even when I was talking about that inheritance, is even if this is not like a, inheritance in like the law type of sense, this could be an inheriting your abundance for the universe, finally going out there and getting what the universe has always wanted you to have, your happiness, a sense of fulfillment, you feeling in this prosperous, successful type of energy, basking in this good fortune. But I do feel that it starts with seeing the abundance that is around you, and then attracting more of those things, focusing on that high vibration, that Ace of Cups there, those things that fulfills us, as opposed to the things that may drain us and keep us from this Ten of Pentacles mother load type of energy. And I love how it popped up right below that. So look, it's just, again, just something that we needed to get in the routine of something here, change up that routine, just thinking with that Virgo energy there. And I like that you are getting a lot of these ones here. You got the first card of Libra, first card of Leos, and now first card of Virgos here. A lot of, I feel like, kind of like first house even energy coming through here, this sense of improving self. And I like that there, Capricorn. Let's get a clarifier on that. Very kind of like Nine of Pentacles, even like Wheel of Fortune type of vibes, in which here's a sign that they rule. You got Sagittarius here, the Temperance card there, Capricorn. And I feel with this Temperance card that you see this little sun that's coming, that's going through there, Capricorn, at the bottom there. And I feel like the sand is flowing through that sun. It's just, again, this is your energy. I feel like it's not that you don't get happiness along the way there, Capricorn, but again, it's a slow burn getting to that happiness. But I feel like while we're patient for getting to our Ten of Pentacles, we can enjoy these stuff along the way. I feel like it's like finding these little moments in life. Because Sagittarius is one where they find it. They have this optimism for life. That their journey is always going to bring a new adventure, a new way to grow and expand, and something new to learn. And I feel like this is you're creating this. I don't know, creating this wealth around you in multiple ways there. Because come on, Seven of Cups, multiple streams of happiness in a sense. Finding different ways to fill you up in a sense and really brighten your energy. And I do feel too, though, because after the Temperance is your card, the Devil. And so I feel like there will be, considering too that we had this struggle here, maybe with this Ten of Pentacles, maybe where we felt like we weren't getting to where we're at on this journey. It's just like being careful of tipping the scales and not practicing that moderation. Maybe we end up working too hard, maybe we end up doing this, anything we end up doing in excess, we want to make sure we're tapering in a sense. So just a little something I feel like to just pay attention to there, Cap. But let's get another oracle on this. Everyone just dropping cards all over the place. Oh. I love it. Yeah. I love when Spirit does that. So Capricorn, and especially in this deck, there's 108 cards in here, Capricorn, and look what wanted to come out here. The Balloons card. Look at that. Look at your second little 4-month spell here that's going on, Capricorn. Because with this Balloons card, this is a card of fun, freedom. We were just talking about this. High vibe, relief, rising up, ascension, aspiration, success, joyful, higher perspectives, cheerful, attaining goals, stress-free, independence, and let it go. And so, you got a couple cards here. Where was that at? About as far as like aspirations, you got your aspirations with the end. Oh, no, never mind. But I do feel like Capricorn, this is filling in more time of high vibe type of activities. doing things that help reduce your stress, you know, give you in this sort of kind of calmer type of like temperance, balancing out that works, you know, having we were working smart with that MasterCard there. And now it's like, how are we feeling in this space? And I feel like being in that those high vibes brings in, because you got two cards. I mean, both of them are talking about success here, Capricorn, and I like this as far as like rising up as far as these challenges and learning to let go of the things that you can't control. You know, because we may not be able to control a certain situation. I mean, because we got this little trickiness with the law here, whatever the hell that's about. But we can you know, maybe be able to control a situation, but we can control how we feel about something. And as far as like letting go, as far as like this is what this is, you know, source will help. If I follow my intuition, this will lead the way. And that's even interesting too. Just I'm just thinking about with Barbael, how I was talking about October being a time for you, Libra, starting off, you know, or being the second half of Libra season usually starts in October. That might be, yeah, that might be an interesting time there for you there, Capricorn. So I just feel like that, and again, not that I feel like law stuff is coming, you know, like just keep that in mind. But I do feel like as long as we're feeling our stuff with high vibes and higher perspective, you know, this helps us operate from a higher place there, Capricorn. But let me get a clarifier on this balloons card here. Find out what's going on with that. And maybe this might have been for some where maybe if we did have some sort of thing that just, let's just say not even a legal thing, but just something that didn't go right. You know, maybe that was a part of our grand scheme of things, our grand plan. It's where that doesn't take away that it did stink there, Capricorn. It's just like, okay, but why did this happen this way? Was it something that I was trying to force? Maybe I wasn't ready for this energy, or maybe just like world card in a sense. Like it's just, this was a period of time that needed to happen, and now we're on to a new chapter here. Absolutely, onto different shores, and new experiences coming through there. You got the Six of Swords here, Capricorn. And I feel for some, like, you know, it's like we could the little pocket is interesting, but it's like I feel like it's like we could either spend time stressing about all these things here, and it's not like we're just knocking off our responsibilities, but I do feel like that, realizing that we do only have so much to give there, Capricorn, before we need to just kind of take a break, take like a mental rest here. Even with the Six of Wands, go experience life, go do something new, go get inspired, and so that can guide you different ways of attaining new types of goals here in a sense. And there may even be some situations here that we may need to, again, like let go in a sense, that may be kind of weighing our ship down even. So, but I do feel that, you know, the Six of Wands is moving, or excuse me, Six of Swords is moving to this new shore here, and I feel like this is when we're moving towards this one of fun and abundance and things, but this is something that you're going to need to create there, Capricorn. And you know, this might even be too, even just thinking, maybe even for some of you with this Ten of Pentacles, maybe we're thinking about doing this process of maybe even moving to your desired place. Maybe you wanted to move, live in a different country or something like that. And you know, sure, the process might be a little bit hard there, but it's like, think about the vibration that we're going to be in once we get there. That's even a little something there, because it doesn't have to be all bad with this legal stuff here, as long as we're, you know, we're high vibes. You know, this could be here just like a process, that's something that may take a moment to process, but it's going to be worth in the long run. Maybe we're exchanging, you know, that process of exchanging citizenships, that's a whole process there, Capricorn. So just a little something to think about, and being brave to try something new. Maybe we're learning a new language, like whatever that's looking like. So I dig this. All right, Cap. Let's get your last one before we get another bigger oracle card here. Yeah, that's so cool. I love how that popped up there, Capricorn. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at you, Cap. I like the look at all the self improvement that we're doing. Maybe you, Capricorn, this might be something to think about, because you have the sixth card of you, which is the bodybuilder card. And with this energy, this is a card of power, strength. Look at you all cut up. Forceful, determined, discipline, vigor. A lot of discipline here that's coming through there. Domination, push forward, influence, leverage, mastery, resolve, intense, resistance, self improvement, and exercise. And so, Capricorn, I mean, this is your reading is one of improvement, new horizons, for very passionate energy, following your dreams, facing these fears. This I feel like can be a very, I mean, come on, you're transforming, a very evolutionary type of energy coming through. You started off with transformation. We faced some fears, we got some balance, and now you're moving along here wonderfully. And so, I like this, Capricorn, and I feel too like there is this strong sense here that there's this movement that's needing to be happening. Maybe we're getting into swimming, possibly, or even just maybe starting a workout routine, or you know getting into joining a martial art. Maybe you're going into dance, but I feel like motion is going to be something. You know what? That makes sense because Mars is going to be moving into your sign on the 4th of January. And so, and granted, it's not going to, Mars isn't going to be there all year, but while I feel like this is a great energy for you to start kicking off some high vibe stuff, getting on that routine you've been wanting to get on. I'll tell you, if you're looking for a workout, then you don't want to work out at the gym. Fitness Blender, that's been my jam for like a decade. I love their videos there. It's fantastic. But yeah, that's something to maybe think about there, Capricorn. The new ways to get into this new improved you there. But let's get another tarot on this. Let's clarify this bodybuilder. And I feel like this is even too. This strength is what you're getting through. Interesting, Capricorn. The strength that you're getting through all these experiences here, but you got the Ace of Swords in reverse here, Capricorn. And I almost feel with this that these are doubts. That this Ace of Swords is coming through. And that's interesting how all your aces are in reverse right now. They popped up in a line there. And so I feel that it's making sure when we're starting these things, Capricorn, that your head and your heart are in it as well. Whatever this transformation is. Like I feel like this is a lot of deep questions that we need to ask ourselves. It's like, where do we want to go? What are we trying to manifest? What does this new and improved you look like? What is their routine? What are they? What am I? How am I dressing? How am I doing? Like these sort of deeper questions. I feel like we're asking ourselves. This Banish card, banishing these older things that kept you from getting to this energy, and now you're Sagittarius, Temperance card, growth, because that's the more so that Sag energy that's coming through there, really than like just the Temperance card there. This alchemy that's happening there, you transforming, taking one energy and turning it into another there, Capricorn. So I like this. This is really dope. Let's get another oracle on this card. And even like your monthly reading was for your birthday season was phenomenal. Like it was really solid energy, very abundant energies coming through there. So I feel this can really be that if you've been in that, like when is my this time gonna come and all this stuff, because Capricorn energy is a tricky one because usually you really start seeing some changes when you go through your first Saturn return, which usually happens between, I want to say it's like around 28 or so when that happens, but and then you get your second one around like it's like 58. My mom's actually going through her Saturn return right now, but or her second one, but yeah, it's a curious energy that happens with that, Capricorn. But let me. This one. All right. Thank you. All right, Capricorn. So you have the Witch Bottle card here, and witch bottles are. I was actually just reading something where it was this. There's this tree. The name of it's escaping me, but there's this tree that you would hang bottles from. It was like for doing root work, And they'd hang these bottles from these trees in order to kind of capture spirits that may try to, malicious spirits in a sense, and then the sun would clear or would come and purify those energies. And so you got, I feel like a lot of like very ritualistic type of energies here, you know, getting into this type of routines, maybe getting into a little witchcraft there, Capricorn. I'm going to do some research there, do some root work. But I feel too that there is this energy with this witch bottle of keeping things kind of bottled up there, Capricorn. Maybe we haven't been living life to the fullest in a sense. You know, been kind of restricting our dreams, maybe being a little too rigid, a little too cautious with what we're doing, and needing to kind of go out there and just kind of go a little bit bigger, go a little, not let these dreams get stale in these bottles in a sense. You know, let this energy get some air and breathe some life into these ideas. And you know, no matter how silly they may seem, you know, maybe you want to, you know, learn juggling, maybe you want to go off and whatever that's looking like, just, yeah, being, I feel like being, allowing yourself to have some fun there, bringing some page even energy into this, something youthful and exciting there, Capricorn. So that's cool. Let's get some tea and get this last energy, last little bit. So now we're what? So we did Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. What's after Cancer? Leo. So now we're in Virgo season. We have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, then Sag. Yep, and then we'll be through the year. Capricorn. Ooh. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, Capricorn. So you have the ninth card of Virgos here, which is how funny, we're in Virgo season, which is the fishing pole card. Look at just thinking of the energies. And this is a card of self-reliance, extend oneself, autonomy, mentoring others, poetry, emotion. That's what this reading has been: poetry, emotion, exploration, providing, connect with nature, accomplishment, reflection, self-improvement, and capable. In Capricorn, again, you're getting a lot of like double energies here. You know, things that stick out: self improvement, discipline. What else? What was the other one there? Success. I know there's another big one there. Success. Even the aspirations in a sense, because again, this reading is poetry, emotion. I'm like watching you grow before you're changing. Before a Barbie, just hard at work, and I do feel as you are learning, because there's this curious energy that's coming through there, Capricorn, just like maybe going on some sort of like backpacking trip with this, like connecting with nature in a sense, like something very beautiful can happen. You getting this new sense of autonomy, this proud even energy of confidence, even like just like reflecting. You know, now we're getting towards, you know, like the reflective part of the year technically in this, how this is going down. And now it's like I feel like this is going to be you looking back as you get closer to your birthday season next year, that about how you have grown, and then even getting to this place where you might even be mentoring others there, Capricorn, and you maybe extending yourself into, I don't know, more of yourself. Like, that's really something really lovely is coming through with that, Capricorn. I like that. Let's get a clarifier on that fishing pole. See what's going on there. And you are the providers, you know. Where I feel Cancer is the nurturers, you're just providing to see. And I mean, Cancer can provide too, but it's, you know, I'm just thinking about that mother-father dynamic between, you know, you and Cancer. And you know, I feel you show others how to provide, you know, in a sense, and it is nice, you know. I feel like there's let me get a clarifier on this, Capricorn. Oh, interesting. You got hubby here, and you got King of Swords in reverse. And I feel with this King of Swords here, Capricorn, the King of Swords is wisdom, that intellectual wisdom, and I feel this is taking the lessons that you have learned and how have you turned them into wisdom. You know, maybe this journey that's been leading up until now maybe hasn't been, there are going to be rocky times, who knows how it may kind of spread out there, but it's just like how how can we turn, maybe because when we had that little tricky spot starting off there, how do we turn even something tougher into poetry and turn it into accomplishments and things, and then take this stuff and not let them defeat us, but to help us, again, to help us grow in a sense, to get this clarity. And I do feel like you are going to get into this sort of like hermit energy. Maybe there are going to be some times where you do kind of pause and just sort of be in with your thoughts, do some meditation, connect with nature, and yeah, just kind of process this stuff here, Capricorn. So I like this. I feel there's a lot to learn here with the King of Swords. And feel like, too, remembering that there is always more to learn, that you're never truly a master in a sense. Because sometimes I feel that when we get in that state of mastery, that almost like stagnates the growth. Like, I'm done. But you can, even as when you go from that student to teacher, the teacher can still learn from the student. They bring about a fresher perspective, things that you never thought about before. But you can teach them how to utilize it, and they can teach you how to, they opened your mind up more there, Capricorn. So something to think about. Let's get your next card here. Sorry, some of the cards got flipped over there, Capricorn. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Alright, Capricorn. So you have the third card, a little more Virgo energy, which is the chess card here. And with this card, this is a card of strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, tactics, moves and counter moves, master plan, course of action, power play, game theory, and consequences of actions. And Capricorn, again, you are in a big energy, I feel like, of kind of planning out what you want to accomplish for the year. Where do you see yourself growing? Where do you want to expand? What things have you not explored mentally? This King of Swords, I feel like, not to allow, feeling like that you have accomplished something, keep you from being curious. This is Gemini energy, the King of Swords. For me, it's King of Swords, Gemini energy. And it's, I always tell Gemini, there's this one that, always needs to be curious. And even Virgo, they share a ruler, Gemini and Virgo being Mercury ruled. And, this is about this thinking ahead energy. And considering that Mercury is doing the retrograde dance between you and Sagittarius, this is you, like, again, just kind of thinking about where you want to go in life. What is your Ten of Pentacles looking like there? And being flexible with, we may have all these plans here, but there are going to be bumps in the road. The universe always loves throwing curveballs. Where I saw myself 10 years ago and where I'm at now is not even how I pictured it, but here it is, and I'm kind of loving it there. Capricorn has been dope. So I feel like that same type of feeling can be there for you. But let's get some tarot, get a clarifier on this. Ha! Were we talking about? We sure were. I had mentioned that earlier, Capricorn, with that Two of Swords here, because here's that Two of Swords we were talking about there. It's a little bit later down the line. But I like this, too, that this popped up during this thinking energy, because this is not a time... the Two of Swords can be this indecisive energy. This is the moon in Libra. And this is a time for you to really kind of take some concrete actions here, to be bold, to be that cardinal earth sign, and to just do it and see whatever that is looking like there for you, Capricorn. Whatever inspires you, whatever would really just excite you and just fills your cups up, you will figure out how to make that work. But I do feel that there's being careful about overthinking and then getting into this place where we don't make a move, where we stay stagnant in a sense. I do understand taking a calculated risk, but there is a thing as far as, thinking too much, letting that, because then we're shelving, and we end up shelving a project. It stays in a bottle, the energy gets stale, and then we are we having fun. Where the balloons at? Where the balloons at, Capricorn? Now it's funny. We start up. Oh, it's not going to do it now, but it's fine. Let's move on there, Capricorn. And how funny, see those even those little synchronicities. I wasn't even thinking about your balloons card there when I was doing that little thing, but I mean, granted, it's your birthday, but oh, look at that there, Cap. And interesting, Capricorn. Hmm. You have the ninth card of Cancers, which is the rainbow card here. All this prosperity. Because this is a card of wish granted, serendipity, blessings, patience pays off, abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, godsend, creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, and perfect timing. I think we got another double there, Capricorn, with that prosperity. I don't know where it went, but I think it was on the success card. Prosperity. All right. Because there's, I feel like Capricorn, it's when you're in that fun energy, that high vibration, working towards your goals, you attract more of those things. And then you learn to see, again, it's like, I feel like it's you learning a lot, seeing from a higher perspective, understanding where these lessons are trying to teach you in a sense. Like, because again, your birthday season, your monthly reading was lit. And I feel this is you manifesting wealth in numerous ways, you know, like from many sources, and not just even in this material type of wealth there's this emotional fulfillment, this intellectual, you're growing, your mind's being challenged, you know, there's this invigorating type of energy that's coming through there. But I feel it's going to be a need to, in order to really get that serendipitous energy. It's following your heart and allowing to, because it's like it makes me think of like the Queen of Pentacles, which is what your card for me. And the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, you can call her lucky, but she's one. She'd say that she just, yeah, it's luck, but like it's more so she's just in tune with the energy. She knows when there's a shift, that it's time to take action and follow that energy too. That your intuition is letting her know that, oh, okay, it's time to get moving. Okay, yeah, oh, the energy's a bit bam, you know, and then it's like getting that, making that happen more consistently, following rainbows all over the place. But let's get let's get a clarifier on this, Cap. And interesting, almost the whole family showing up here, Capricorn, because you got the Knight of Swords here upright. And I feel like that's that focus that's coming through with this Knight of Swords, that this drive that's going towards this future, and that discipline, because again you had discipline twice, but I feel like it's being disciplined in this having fun, in this committing to time, to finding moments to raise your vibration, to learn something new, to grow, to find out, to ask yourself how can you improve. And because usually in the Knight of Swords, he's going against this, like the wind's going against him. He's facing these challenges head on. It's like, how do you keep that high vibration in the face of challenge, instead of like this hiding energy that may come through with that ostrich trap, or whatever that may look like. And I feel even too how you had your King of Swords in reverse here. It's like that Knight of Swords is, he may not know what the future lies, or what lies in the future, what may happen on the way to getting Ten of Pentacles, but bet he doesn't forget that's what his goal is. Even if he's not sure, you know, there's not this fear of the unknown. There's this excitement because anything is possible. You know, it's just like in remembering too that your thoughts become things. And yeah, just really, really, just like I feel like just heightened manifestation here that's happening. Capricorn is I like this. Let's get your last oracle card here. Kind of wrap this year up. you. Alright, Capricorn, last card here. You have the hot air balloon card. And look at all these balloons are all this uplifting energy. Because this is a card of balance, uplifting, freedom, go with the flow, rise above, don't resist, new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow, ascension, view, elevate, and feeling good. And I feel like that's a really nice, that's a very uplifting energy to end on there, Capricorn. Getting in, just going with the flow of the universe. You know, listening to that Barbie out, following your intuition. You know, she's assisting in you're getting, I mean, you're raising your vibration here, rising up with these. You've gone from a regular balloon to a hot air balloon. I mean, you're gonna become an angel there, Capricorn, but you know what I mean. But I do feel that there is this ascension happening here. You know, you seeing things from a different perspective, and try not to resist where these shifts are trying to lead you, this metamorphosis that is happening. Again, you started off with this change, and now all this change is ultimately leading you to your higher good there, Capricorn, and wanting you to feel elevated and to feel good. Look at this view. I don't know what you see, but this is fantastic. This energy that you're bringing here, and you know, I'm thinking with the King of Swords. He's in another deck in the Astro Matrix deck. Yeah, there's the King of Swords is seated on this mountain. That's where his throne is, way above the clouds, and that's where I feel like we're getting to this state of enlightenment, the state of wisdom that's coming with that this hot air balloon here. Saturn is, I tell you, Saturn really does have your back there, and really, this is why Saturn can seem like such a hard ass, is because he's making a work of art there, Capricorn. He's, you know, like that's why you got to take your time. It's not something you rush when you're doing this. So hopefully that can even be some motivation there. So, because even just thinking with that, I still got a couple more to do, a few more signs to do with this deck. But the Thoth deck, the Temperance card is the guard card there. So look at you, you masterpiece. Let's get your clarifier for this card, and then we'll get this last oracle here, and then yeah, get you out of get you tackling the year there, Capricorn. Nice. Well, at least it will be, because you got the Lovers here in reverse there, Capricorn. And I feel with this that it's not, you know, on a literal just kind of lover sense, it's like not denying yourself the things that you love anymore. You know, choosing love there, Capricorn. Choosing Ace of Cups to let you fill up, you know, things to let your, you know, these ideas that you have for yourself, that where you want to grow there. But the Lovers too is this connection with higher self. I mean, it's like your higher self winking at you. And when it's in reverse, is higher self like, hey, Capricorn, is this really what we want to be doing? You know, I've been trying to send signs to you. Look at all this abundance that you can have, but it's just like paying attention to the choices that we're making. You know, are we being mindful and being present when we're making these choices? Are we listening to that intuition, trusting that you are being divinely guided there? And I feel like the more that you learn to trust that inner voice there, making that connection with source, the change does become more peaceful. The challenges still come, but we see them from a higher perspective and see them for what they were, understanding why they needed to happen in order for us to get to this higher state of you know, to our highest vibration there and go through this ascension. That's really lovely, Capricorn. Let me get this last oracle card here, and then we will yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that there, Capricorn. Hold on, because you have the sound card here. You know, let's switch back over here, Capricorn. Because with this sound, you hear that bell ringing there, Capricorn? Hold on, I got you. That's peace coming there, Capricorn. Look at that, man. I've never brought this up for anybody, Capricorn. I'm doing that for you. That's the energies being cleansed for this new year there. That's you answering a new call. you raising your vibration through the roof, like, and I feel like it is welcoming these, oh, that's just raising my vibration just thinking about it. You paying attention to the things that you're listening to, the people that you're around, even, and the things that you're telling yourself, and paying attention to the things that affect our vibration in a sense, And I feel like it's feeling things on a deeper type of level there, because even there's this bat that's on this bell, and they, how they see is with that. Oh, what is that called? Capricorn. What is that called? The It's not sonar. It's when they send their echolocation, whatever the hell the bats do, they're doing that, Capricorn, and I feel like it's you kind of seeing through. That's how they navigate through the dark, and that's what I feel like you're doing. You're navigating through this unknown territory here, listening to a different resonance, tuning in to your higher self, the things that make you happy, that bring you this sense of fulfillment and raise your vibration, connects you to source, whatever that's looking like there. So I like the sound of that, Capricorn, and even that almost gives me like kind of like a Judgment card vibes, which is another card that's Pluto energy, but yeah, it's sense of this rebirth that's happening for you here. So I like this, Capricorn. I think I'm gonna leave that there. So yeah, I hope that you are getting ready to have like the most amazing birthday season there, Capricorn. I hope you like that, and if if you found, I hope you like that. And if you did, give it a thumbs up there, Capricorn. Hopefully something resonated with you. So hopefully this is some things that we're thinking about, and share this, Capricorn, because I do feel that collectively there is a shift in consciousness that is happening, and it is really exciting. But it can feel kind of scary at first, because I feel like that's how the energies of getting us. They've thrown this dissonance in here, putting this fear tactics and control things, and it's a whole thing, Capricorn. But and subscribe there. What am I gonna call you? Subscribe there, Capricorn. Hit that bell button. I got nothing. And you get notified about all these videos each week. You angel of compassion. And last little bit. If you have any Cancer in your place, and got a couple of our cards there, but if you got a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to my other channel, The Chariot and Friends. Got the lovely Queen of Cups. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans, and it's a good old time. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get you surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Capricorn. I don't know if I mentioned this. I hope I did, but now here's your Ten of Cups. You got your wish fulfillment there, Capricorn. That's beautiful. That is... Ooh, that almost got me a little bit there, Capricorn. But that is you getting closer to your goal. You feeling this sense of finally, like things are kind of turning a different direction there. And this, I feel like, what happens when we start embracing these higher vibes and things. It's like the world gets less of this weight, and it gets like less heavy, and we start being kinder to ourselves. And I like that, Capricorn. That's really beautiful. Let's get your other oracle card here. Yeah, I'm gonna get one more so I can get you out of here. Oh yeah, because I kept you a little bit. But I feel like this was worth it though, Capricorn, for what you got going on here. That's lovely. Thank you. And absolutely, manifester, you got the Weaver here. And so I feel like this is you weaving this Ten of Cups into existence, that Ten of Pentacles into existence, you channeling into to those higher vibrations, tuning into source, and you... Look at you cooking. You got something cooking up here, Capricorn. I like this, because I'm even thinking too, in one of the Temperance cards, there's this figure that is cooking something up there, that's pouring these two elixirs in there, and it's just like watching what life can manifest and create. So I like where this is going, Capricorn. I think I'm gonna leave that there. A little something to think about. But I really do hope that you have an amazing birthday season. I hope you stay safe out there. Enjoy, be festive, raise your vibration through the roof. You know, listen to some sounds there, some whatever that's looking like there, Capricorn. Just go have some fun. You know, throughout this year, sprinkle as much fun as you can in between this thing, and I will catch you, Capricorn, on the next one. Saturday. Because you got another video coming out here. Look at that. You get a little extra bonus birthday gift. You're welcome.